Hey guys, Freddie here. Happy New Year. Um, why do people make New Year's resolutions? It's a good starting point. It's just one magical starting place right at the beginning of the year where everything's just new and fresh, and it's a good way to start something new. So go ahead and do it. I know, right? Seems like a no-brainer. Well, unfortunately, during these winter months, people sometimes get a little unmotivated to do things, whether that be even so much as leaving the house. I mean, just think work hasn't started up, school hasn't started up, and you might not be motivated to do too much, but gotta find that purpose in your life. Even if it's just the little things. If you have a job, awesome. A lot of people don't. Go be the best employee you can be. If you got a family, awesome. A lot of people don't. Be the best family member you can be. If you got friends, awesome. A lot of people claim not to. Reach out to those friends. Help them out. Talk with them, or what have you. January 1st is a great day to start. This is January 2nd, so what did I spend the 1st doing? Gathering wood for the wood stove. Yeah, not my favorite thing to do, but at least my house is warm now. Get out there and do something. Apply for that job you've been wanting. Or visit that friend, or even call up that friend that you've been missing, or that family member who you've been missing. Go to that church you've been wanting to check out. I know which one you should check out, but do something. Can't do that if you're just sitting in your bed eating jelly beans and drinking root beer, because that's not going to work. Believe me. New Year's Eve gets. New Year's Eve, you can eat so much junk food it can make you sick of junk food. But the day after, hopefully you still retain your distaste for junk. Hopefully you retain your distaste for just sitting around the house doing absolutely nothing. Hopefully you retain your distaste for playing that phone game that you just really cannot seem to beat. You know what? Just gonna delete that right now. Uninstall. It's that simple. Turn your life around is that simple. Be the person that you want to be. Be the change that you want to see in the world. You wish the world would be a better place? Be a better person. You wish the world would be a nicer place? Be a nicer person. If you wish you could be, talented or well read or what have you, do that thing. You can't just sit around and do nothing. Gotta keep moving, especially in the new year. I heard a story once on a TV show. Guy prayed for 10 years to win the lottery, but during those 10 years he never bought a lottery ticket. I do not condone the lottery. It steals people's hard-earned money, and then the funds go to pretty sketchy causes. So I do not condone playing the lottery, but the point still stands. If you don't buy the ticket, you will not win the lottery. If you don't pick up that book, you will not be well read. If you do not write that book, you will not be, published or whatever. If you don't actually delete that phone game, you're going to keep being distracted. If you don't actually apply for that job, you're not going to get that job. If you don't reach out to that friend or family member, okay, sometimes they don't reach back, but if you make the effort and they still don't, that's on them. If you don't make the effort, that's partially on you. And yeah, you got lives and kids and jobs taking up your time. Sometimes you gotta clean the house or cook dinner or what have you. And I get that. But if you have spare time, do that thing you've been wanting to do. Maybe get off that television and actually do it. Go watch a recap video on YouTube. If there's a show you're really interested in, maybe just go watch a recap show and don't actually watch the show. That way you still get to hear a good story, but a couple days of your life can be distilled into a half an hour. Stuff like that. But this is the time where you can do something like that. There's nothing special about January 1st necessarily, but it's an amazing starting point. So I hope you end up doing something with this new year. No matter how awesome last year has been, it's a new year. No matter how discouraging last year has been, it's a new year. Mine was so unbelievably eventful that if I tried laying it out here, it'd double the runtime. But gotta move forward. Can't be pining for the past either, because you waste a lot of time pining for a past that you won't ever be able to get back to. I miss my high school days. Guess what? I'm 28. And those high school days are long gone. I miss my college days. To an extent. Those days are gone. I miss back when I was working on my master's degree and I could get away with saying that I was a student and, being okay with just one part-time job. That's in the past. Actually get out there and do something. Use this new year to really motivate you and spur you on. Because if you keep not doing that thing, you're going to end up old and alone and unfulfilled. And we can't do that. Because we're going to regret that. And don't do anything that you're going to regret.